Hey, it's your boy back in the house, and today's video I'll be giving you the knowledge on how to lose 2 to 4 pounds of fat per week. This is the best strategy for weight loss, and it is not calorie deficit, because the calories actually matter to some extent, but it's the only one factor that determines your weight. There's many others like your hormones, your gut microbiome, but I'll be specifically going over your hormones today, because how this strategy will affect your hormones is the most important thing, because calories matter. Most people believe if you eat a calorie deficit, you'll be losing weight. If you eat a surplus, you'll be gaining weight. But why that doesn't work is because our body doesn't have receptors for calories. You can eat 1,000 calories or 3,000 calories. It doesn't make a difference to your body, because your body doesn't have a scale for calories, but it does have a scale for hormones. Basically, the only thing why calories matter is because how calories affect your hormones. Because hormones determine what happens to those calories, what happens to that food you ate. Does it just go straight through you and goes out? Or does your body absorb it, use it for energy? Or does your body simply wants to store it as fat as fast as possible? See, there's 3 pathways I just told you, and calories don't determine it. Calories determine hormones, but hormones determine what happens to that food. Does it get stored or used? And how that happens is because there's a concept of good and bad calories. Let me explain. Bad calories are basically the ones that are aggressive. Now, what that means is because when a calorie is aggressive, like sugar and refined carbohydrates, they're really aggressive because they spike your glucose levels, they spike your blood sugar levels. And when they spike your blood sugar levels, your body is forced to increase its levels of insulin to take that glucose and store it into your fat. That leads to weight gain. Basically, insulin takes glucose, takes blood sugar, stores that energy as fat. Basically, glucose to insulin to weight gain. So you eat carbohydrates, you eat sugar, your body turns it into glucose, into blood sugar, it goes into your bloodstream, and then your body spikes your insulin, so that excess blood sugar needs to be stored as fat, basically makes you gain weight. And good calories, when you don't eat refined carbohydrates, when you don't eat sugar, but you eat like good healthy foods that are low in glycemic index. Here's a picture. Basically, the lower the number, the less likely that food is to spike your glucose levels. So eat foods that are low in glycemic index and low in glycemic load. So when you eat that type of food that are low in glycemic index, that don't spike your glucose will be low. That won't lead to insulin. Your insulin will keep being low, and that won't lead to weight gain. That will lead to weight loss, because insulin is a hormone that tells your body that it's time to store fat. When it's high, your body cannot physically enter into those metabolic states to burn your fat and use it for energy, because insulin inhibits the most important processes in your body, like lipolysis and gluconeogenesis. What that means is, by chemistry and biology terms, for when your body is burning your fat. It's the actual process that happens in your fat cells and in your liver for your body to actually tap into your fat stores and use it for energy. Now, this is absolutely key. The key to your weight loss is to keep your insulin levels low. And how do you do that is with most amazing thing in the world, fasting. Now my marker is giving up on me. There's a lot of myths regarding fasting. We're just gonna pretend like nothing happened, because mainstream media believes that fasting is bad for your health. It is not bad for your health. It is amazing for your health. Only it's for 3 types of people that is bad for. 3 types of people that should not ever fast unless they talk to their doctor first and actually get medical supervision while they fast, is pregnant women, women that are breastfeeding, and people on some heavy medication. Everyone else is free to fast and is really good for your health, especially intermittent fasting that isn't like over a long period of time. Everybody can just take 1 day off food. Nothing will bad happen to you. Your body's designed that way. Like millions of years ago, our body is simply, we didn't have food like today. We just go to supermarket. We actually had to like go get that food actually go hunt, be like whole day without food, have energy. And that's actually how our body adapted. And simply saying like it's unhealthy to be without food for like 24 hours or whatever is simply BS. Don't believe that. And why fasting is simply the best strategy for weight loss. Now, what happens to your insulin levels when you are fasting? This is what fasting does. When you eat, it goes from normal, it spikes up your insulin. And when you stop eating, when you start fasting, it goes below. This area right here, when your insulin is low, is when your body is burning fat. And this area right here is when your body is storing fat. So basically, the goal is to stay here as long as possible with fasting. And even if you eat low glycemic food, like good calories, what happens? Your insulin still spikes up, but not that much. As you can see, this is with good food, good calories. This is with bad calories, sugar and carbs. This is with salads and other stuff. Your insulin is always spiked, it goes above when you eat. Only your body is maintaining your weight when there's a similar amount of times when your body's up here and when it's down here. So your body has like 12 hours of being below and 12 hours of being above. Then your simply body just maintains your weight. So the goal is to stay here as long as possible to burn fat. And now this is how you fast. There are different types of protocols. There's a 36-hour protocol, there's a 48-hour protocol, there's a 24-hour protocol. What I recommend is 24 or 36-hour protocol because that really works and most people get really amazing benefits from it. So basically, let's go for Monday. You decide to eat Monday. Basically focus on good calories, low glycemic index foods and glycemic load foods. So basically you can keep your insulin levels low even on the days when you are eating. And then you take the whole Tuesday, you don't eat. This is actually a 36-hour protocol because you're not eating from dinner Monday to Wednesday when it's actually breakfast. So this is breakfast, this is lunch, this is dinner. Monday, Tuesday, this is the whole week. So Monday you're eating, Tuesday you're choosing to fast to keep your insulin levels low the whole day for 24 hours, actually 36 hours. That's actually that much time for your body to tap into your stores and use it for energy. And it's a myth that fasting makes your body metabolism slow down. It does slow down in the first couple of days, first few days of fasting, but later it just taps in after your body just sees your insulin levels are low. You'll see this works if you use this. If you don't, then you won't see nothing or results or how it works. Basically, then you choose Wednesday, you eat good food. Thursday, you don't eat. Friday, you eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. Saturday, you don't eat. And Sunday, you eat. This is a 36-hour protocol. Or you can choose a 24-hour protocol where you actually just add in from breakfast. You eat whole Monday. Then on Tuesday, you have your breakfast. And then your 24 hours, next day's breakfast, you eat. So basically this is a 24-hour protocol. These two protocols have shown to work the best to lower your insulin levels, and people have seen some amazing results with this. Because I'm going to actually show you a picture. This is a person with type 1 diabetes. That's when your immune system actually attacks your pancreas and your pancreas doesn't produce insulin. So basically your insulin is so low. And as you can see, the body of that person with a low insulin, and when that person goes into a medication for insulin, it basically injects insulin directly into their blood and see what happens to their body. Look how much fatter they got. And basically that's what insulin does. It's shown even time and time again, and even some normal diabetics that inject insulin on some areas, for example, on their belly, exactly that area gets some extra liponeogenesis or fat creation. As you can see, a picture I popped on screen, that area where they inject insulin actually got really much bigger than the other areas in their body, which is pretty interesting when you think the calories are the only thing that matters. And this is also why you should not have snacks even on the days when you are eating, or in general if you're doing some different type of diet. You don't have to do this to lose weight. This is simply the best diet that you can possibly be on. But This is why you should not have snacks. People always say that's the best thing to have snacks, to have like limit your day. It's just weird. I don't even understand what they're saying to this point. Basically, what this does to your insulin levels is when you eat, it spikes up. Instead of people actually letting it go down so it can have some time actually burning fat than not storing fat, people have a snack. This is what snack does to your insulin. And again, after your snack, you have another meal. Your body is constantly in this upper area with high insulin is when your body is storing fat. When you're having snacks, you don't give your body time to be in this low insulin area to actually start burning fat. Don't have snacks. Have a meal, stop eating. Have a meal, stop eating. And the next day, fast. That's the best strategy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I hope to see you in the next video because I post some really good and eye-opening stuff when it comes to weight loss. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see some short versions of this type of content with pictures. It'll be in the link in the description. Follow me and follow me for more amazing content that's actually coming soon. Use this information to lose weight, and I'll see you next time. Peace.